gonna send the devil running far away from my home. I'm gonna send the devil running far away from my home. I won't be sad when he leave me, but I'll be oh so alone. I'm gonna keep my pistol, gonna keep all my whiskey too. I'm gonna keep my pistol, gonna keep all my whiskey too. 'Cause without that devil, don't know what I'm gonna do. So run, devil, run, run on away from me. Run, devil, run, run on away from me. Shake the grave dust off my shoes, clap my hands and I'll be free. Keep that devil running, can't let him ride with me no more. Gotta keep that devil running, can't let him ride with me no more. Oh. When that devil gets to jumping, I'm always waking up on the floor. So run, devil, run, run on away from me. Run, devil, run, run on away from me, yeah. Shake the grave dust off my shoes, clap my hands and I'll be free. Run, devil, run, run, devil, run, run, devil, run. Run, devil, run. Run, Devil, Run it's kind of a kind of a struggle song, where we as human beings, you know, we all want to do like the right thing, you know, and try as we might, we do the right thing for the most part, most of us, I think, but you know, but then there's a part of us that really kind of doesn't want to do the right thing and wants to go do other things and, you know, tear up and stuff. And so it's kind of like that kind of a thing where it's a guy, you know, he's talking about, you know, he doesn't want the devil coming around his house, you know, or whatever it is, sin or whatever it is coming around his house and doing all that business. But, you know, so he's trying to keep it all on the straight and narrow, but he wants to keep certain things in his life, you know. And that's kind of where the song, basically came from. But Run Devil Run, I go to the South quite a bit, and I'd be down there, and whenever I'd go down there, I would go like to Schwab's. It was this place in Memphis, and years ago, it was a lot cooler than it is now. And they had a little voodoo section in there, and a lot of the stuff was homemade stuff that people would come in and sell. And I went in there and I bought a couple of these little vials, and one of them was Run Devil Run, and it was like this little sticker, and it was hand typed. It said Run Devil Run, and it's supposed to keep the devil away from your house and all this business, and it's that's kind of that was the trigger for the song, because I have that stuff in my house, and I was in the studio and I was going back and forth writing the songs for Baptist Town, and I saw that little vial sitting there, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, that's kind of a cool thing. And then kind of the whole song just kind of went boom, But a part of it is, the main part of it is really how, we struggle to do the right thing, but we also sit there and go, well, if I just do this, or if I just do that, it's not that bad, and all that stuff. So that's kind of how it came about. So this song is called Bess, and it's off the record. And when I go down to Mississippi, I always stay at this place called the Riverside Hotel in Clarksdale, Mississippi. And the Riverside Hotel used to be a black hospital. When Bessie Smith, she got in a car accident on Highway 61, and it almost tore her arm off completely, and they took her to that hospital. And she ended up, going through the night, but she died. And later on, they sold the hospital, and it was kind of a boarding house. A lady turned it into a boarding house. They added some rooms onto it and things like that. And then this guy, Frank Ratcliffe, he's the guy who owned it when I first started going there. And they turned it into a hotel, but they basically left it unchanged. And so Frank he died a few years ago, and his daughter took it over, Z, who's just a wonderful person, and her mom, Joyce. They're like family to me now, so whenever I go down there, I stay there and stuff. But the rooms, all the floors the same, and the rooms are all the same, and they have like just hodgepodge furniture in there and stuff. There's no website, and it's just it's a great place to stay. And when you walk in there, it's a trip, because like this room was Sonny Boy Williams' room. This room, Ike Turner lived here for a little bit. Muddy Waters lived there for a little bit, because it was a rooming house. And Ike Turner rehearsed Rocket 88 before they went down to Memphis to record it at Sun, and in the basement part of it. And but anyways, the room where Bessie Smith died, they've kind of turned it into like a shrine. And so there's a bed, and it's a hotel thing in there, but I don't know if you can stay there or not. But they constantly have Bessie Smith music playing all the time and stuff, and it's really cool, because you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. There's no bathrooms in the rooms. Guys' bathrooms down at this end, girls down at that end. But when you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, you hear the music and stuff. It's just a trip, And but I loved Bessie Smith and her story and stuff, and just how successful she was. She had a train car that she toured around in and stuff, and it was just tragic how she died and all that stuff. And so when I was down going through the Delta and getting inspired to write this record, I love the Riverside Hotel so much. So the song's really about Bessie Smith, but it's also about being down in Clarksdale and hanging out. That road goes on forever, never blending at all. Straight on to Memphis, I cry when I hear it call. Now she sings her songs in glory, away from all of her pain. A voice as sweet as the sunshine. Oh, Bess, these blues are coming back once again. is dark and lonely. He is tired and low. I wish she could stay a little longer, but he says it's time for her to go. She sings her songs in glory, away from all of her pain. Her voice as sweet as the sunshine. Oh, Bess, these blues are coming back once again. Sings her songs in glory, away from all of her pain. Her voice as sweet as the sunshine. Oh, Bess, these blues are coming back once again. That road goes on forever. I hear her voice as I drive through the night. And when I look up to heaven, I know that her star will burn bright. She sings her songs in glory, away from all of her pain. Her voice as sweet as the sunshine. Oh, Bess, these blues are coming back once again. Now she sings her songs in glory, away from all of her pain. Her voice as sweet as the sunshine. Oh, Bess, these blues are coming back once again. So this next song is it's the title cut off the record, and it's called Baptist Town. Robert Cray plays guitar on it, plays lead guitar on it, on the record. But when I go through the South on this trip that I did, I love Robert Johnson and stuff, and I was with my daughter, and I wanted to show her where he lived and where he died. And so I was looking up where it was, and there's like 3 grave sites, if you go look for it. And but the thing that made sense to me is that I know where he was murdered, just outside of Greenwood. And he lived for a time in Baptist Town, this little neighborhood outside of Greenwood. And so I'm thinking, well, 1938, this guy, a guy like Robert Johnson gets murdered, with not a whole lot of family and stuff. They're not gonna, probably drive him 3 hours to bury him. They're probably gonna do it pretty quick. And so I best guess for me was Baptist Town. And so I thought, well, I'll go down there. And so we drove down there. And when we went down there, we were driving through Greenwood, and there was all these beautiful mansions and, well-manicured lawns and things. And then I made a left-hand turn, and I went over the railroad tracks, and I was in Baptist Town. And it was like about 4 blocks of just really hard poverty and, people out on the streets and stuff. And then, I was looking around, I took a couple pictures, and then 4 cop cars pulled up, and the one cop gets out of the car and he looked at me and he goes, out, And so I left, but I drove around the block because I wanted to see some of the houses and things, and I drove around the block and left. And then, but it kind of, and the more I studied about it, there's a guy named Matt Ike who has done a video essay on it and stuff, and he did a really, really in-depth thing on it. And so I went back, as soon as I could, and I hung out there for a little bit and talked to some of the people, Sylvester Hoover, another guy named Winky, and some of the other guys down there. They have nicknames, Old Man and all this other stuff, but they're gang guys, and they they're just trying to make a living and stuff. They're really sweet people, but that's what's there. There's 90% unemployment there and stuff. And so, but Sylvester walked me around, and he told me that they shot the movie Help there, The Help, he said he walked Sissy Spacek around that neighborhood too, and gave her the same tour, and she was in tears. But it was, it was shocking for me to see that, and to meet the people, and just to see all that stuff, and then to learn about Robert Johnson lived right there, and they tore his house down, but the stoop is still there. And then there was a store across the street where Robert Johnson used to go buy his tobacco, and there were just the history down there and everything, and interacting with those people was really heavy for me. And so I came back, and I told the guys, like, I kind of want to name the record Baptist Town, and we just, it was kind of cool. And then when we went to record it, because the song, as you'll hear, is pretty dark, and I love Robert Cray, and he's a real good buddy of mine, and his guitar playing is so pristine and clean. I thought, the whole record is full of dichotomy, opposites and things, and I just thought, well, this would be kind of cool to have him do the solo on it. And I sent it to Robert, and he was like, yeah, no problem. And so he did a really beautiful solo on it. I'm not going to do as good a solo on it right now. I'm just going to play. But anyways, this is Baptist Town. Nobody cares about Baptist Town. The river runs heavy with hate. 3 miles away at a party downtown, the food is $5.50 a plate. The kids are running scared down in Baptist Town. The bullets whiz by in the night. Nobody cares about Baptist Town. There ain't nobody willing to fight. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Say your prayers, cover your ears. It sounds just like the 4th of July, people killing people all these years in Baptist Town. Baptist Town, yeah. Now hush, little baby, don't you cry. Say your prayers and cover your ears. It sounds just like the 4th of July, people killing people all these years. Baptist Town. Baptist Town, yeah. his home down in Baptist Town, on a corner of anger and fear. The streets cry out down in Baptist Town, but there ain't nobody left to hear. Oh no, yeah, hush little baby, don't you cry. Say your prayers and cover your ears. It sounds just like the 4th of July, people killing people all these years. Baptist Town. Baptist Town, yeah. Cool.